I'd like to invite you to join with me on this journey with Mr. Dr. Patrick from Moringa for Love to bring water to a small village in Wakiso in Uganda, Mukono district. So this is the current situation in Uganda, in Wakiso district. Right now, the people in Wakiso area, they are getting their water source from small ponds and rivers and streams, and they are actually contaminated because the animals, the cows and goats and people are sharing the same water source, and that is actually not very good because this contamination is bringing disease that we can actually eliminate if we create a clean water source for these people. So this is what happens in the village. This is what's going on in the village right now. Students, small children like this you see in the picture, are the ones who bring water to the houses. Sometimes they walk half a mile, sometimes even 2 miles to carry this water from the water source to the village. They spend about 32 hours bringing water to the villages. You know, when I was home last year, I saw these little kids and I took their pictures, and that was me over 40 years ago. That's what I used to do. And I say, you know what, this can change. We need to stop these kids from getting water all the time so they can spend more time in education. They can spend more time in improving their daily lives. And we can do that. We can do that by creating a water source that I think can eliminate this child effort to bring water to the village people every day. So, this is what we are going to do. The situation right now in Uganda, we need to dig a well. We need to install a water pump at the well. We need to build a concrete platform. We need to install solar panels, water tanks. We need to bring a water supply line to bring the water from the well to the tank, and also create several water distribution stations. Once we do this, then we can really change the life of the people. Last year, we installed a water system similar to what we are proposing for Wakiso village. This one from last year was put on Buvuma Island. And you can see in this picture the concrete platform on which we put 3 water tanks. Here it was in the process of being built. So that's what we need to do. So the water, this platform allows us to create a high level of gravity so that when the water from the tank can flow as far as possible, the higher the water the platform is, the better for the water to flow to the different parts of the village. So that's what we need to do. We need to build a water platform. Solar panels. Solar energy is very clean. Before solar energy, people used like gasoline operated engines, and when they run out of gasoline, there's no way to survive to get water. But with solar energy, as long as the sun comes out, which it does every day in Africa, there is power there. The solar energy powers the water pump, and the water pump pumps the water to the water tanks, and everything is basically free from that point on. There's no maintenance required. The sun comes out, and every time people get water. So the solar panels, when they power the water pump, the water is pumped to these water tanks. As you can see, this project on Buvuma Island, these water tanks each cost about 10,000 liters. And from here, which is the highest point in the village, by gravity, the water is transported to the different water distribution stations in the area. So people can actually access clean water in a very, very simple way. So the water tanks are very, very important to have. So once the water comes from the water tank, it arrives at a water distribution station. This water distribution station is very important. First of all, it is now in an area which is clear and clean. It provides a meeting point for the children in the village to talk about it. These are their simple, this is like their gossip center. This is like their internet cafe. This is where they get all the gossip information going on in the village. This is where the friendships are made and maintained. So this water distribution station serves so many purposes. It brings the whole village together. So it's going to help the children actually share their time and also share their stories together. This distribution center is very important. The station is very important for the life of the village. And once we have that, we are going to be piping the water from the well to the water tank to the water distribution stations. That can go as far as 800 feet, 1200 feet, can go up to 2 miles, depending on how much pipe we can lay to send the water across. So everything comes together eventually to get the water from the swamp area to the community. Basically, we are bringing the well from the swamp to the village. The water distribution stations are going to be the key places for the children to get clean water.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. So we have done it before. We helped another village and we brought them clean, safe water. We want to make a difference for everyone there in Wakiso village, especially those little children that spend about 36 hours a week. That's a full-time job, and that's a lot of water to carry. I mean, that's water for the entire family. They just walk back and forth, day in and day out. That's crazy. There's no time for education. There's no time for childhood. They have no childhood. We need your help to make a difference. You can sponsor a water supply line. You can sponsor some water tanks, water distribution centers, station, whatever you like. Even a $10 donation, whatever you can give, whatever you can help. We need your contribution. We need your help to make a difference for those people out there. Water is free here for most of us. I mean, clean, safe water, it's almost free. But for those people there, they are not the same. Sources contaminated. Can you imagine that, getting water from that kind of water source? Think about it and help us out here. So next, we'd like to introduce you, Moringa for Love CEO, Patrick. Go ahead, please.
Hi everyone. As you know, Moringa for Love always provides sustainable solution to underprivileged people. When I met Father John, I learned about this water project. I see it's very meaningful. For example, a project can save 2,000 people their life away from sickness and provide time for education to those kids. So we want you to help to use this link on the screen to make your donation. And after you place your donation, please email us and write in the subject Wakiso, so we will make sure the money go to this project. And your donation is tax deductible. You can also mail your check to the address on the screen. So once the village has water, we will provide the people moringa so they can have moringa trees in their house, outside their house. So thank you for your time and your support.
Thank you very much, Patrick. And we thank you for joining us today. And open up your wallet and help us out. That's mega difference. Thank you. Have a great day.